Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sindhu. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So the topic that I'm sharing today is something that is very close to my heart and I have personal experience in it. I am no lifestyle guru, but the tips that I'm sharing is something that has helped me a lot in my life and I'm hoping that'll help you too. I know a lot of women out there who are not very happy about being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, and a lot of times this becomes an identity crisis, and sometimes you feel that you're not valued enough or you're not appreciated enough for your work, and you have no identity apart from being somebody's wife or somebody's mother. And this causes a lot of negativity within yourself, and it sometimes breaks a lot of relationships as well. So I'm going to talk about things that actually going to help you be a positive person and to stay happy even if you're a housewife or a stay-at-home mom. So the first tip is understand what makes you happy. Honestly, how many of us actually know what makes us truly happy? So we associate our happiness in the longer run, especially we women associate our happiness in a longer run with the happiness of our spouse or our family or our kids, and we end up forgetting what actually as an individual makes us happy. So this causes an identity crisis as well, because end of the day you're doing something for others to make them happy and you start feeling happy about that. Find something, that one thing that makes you happy and you and only you happy, and do that every day. For example, I am making this video and it makes me happy and just me. I'm not benefiting anybody else in my family, my spouse or my kid by making this video, right? When I make a video and upload it on YouTube, that gives me immense joy and it makes me really happy and satisfied that I've done this in my life. For example, find something that you're good at or something that you enjoy doing, that may be baking, or that may be doing a part-time job because you want to be financially independent, or fitness. Maybe you want to achieve this amount of fitness, or you want to lose weight, or you want to become fit, become healthy. So yeah, if that makes you happy, please do that. Or it can be something like starting your own business. So you can think about what is something that drives you, and if you can make business or make money out of it, then please do that. So work towards something that makes you happy and makes you and just you happy. So just think about yourself for once and do that. Tip number 2 is taking control of your own life. Avoid being clueless and stop asking for others to make decisions for you. When you start asking somebody else to make all the decisions for you, then you're not making your life choices, or you're not choosing things for your life, right? You're asking your spouse or maybe your parent to make decisions for you, and end of the day it's somebody else's decisions that you're just following or obeying. And if you're not happy about it, then you end up blaming them because they made that decision for you. But it's your fault originally because you did not make that decision yourself and you went to them for them to decide it for you. So what you can do if you're clueless about your future is start planning your day. When you do not know what you want to do the entire day, you start doing things randomly, and that can be productive, that can be unproductive, that can make you happy or not make you happy. So what you can do is organize your life and actually plan your day. So start in the morning, just spare 15 minutes and write what you want to do that entire day. If you do not have any idea about what you want to do, you think then in that 15 minutes, and by the end of a month or a year or maybe 2 years, you actually have an idea of what you want to do about your future or about your life in general, and you're not asking for somebody else's opinion or taking their decisions and implementing that in your life. Start just by planning your day, one day at a time. Just write down. If you're clueless also, it's fine. Just write down what you want to achieve for that entire day, and by the end of the year, I guarantee you guys, you will know what you want to do in your future. You will know better about yourself. You'll know better about the things that you're doing that is making you happy, and you're going to be a very positive person because you're very productive and you're very happy with your self and what you're doing in life. So that will be your tip number 2. Tip number 3 is exercising or meditate. Honestly, we can all agree that if we walk for 30 minutes in fresh air, it clears up our head a lot, even if we are feeling very negative or anxious, right? And I know of a lot of stay at home moms or wives who do not step out at all in a day. They go without stepping out of the house for almost 3 4 days. If they have to buy vegetables, fruits, or maybe they have to buy something like a stationery for their kids, they step out, or they even depend on their spouse to do that as well. And they do not step out of the house for almost like a week, and only during weekends these guys get out. So people like this do not have a chance to have some fresh air or fresh perspective, because they're stuck in that house the entire time, and there is no room for that creativity there, because you're seeing the same things, you're doing the same things on routine. So please make sure that you go for a walk at least for 30 minutes, or exercising or meditation has the same effect as well. It clears up your head, it clears up all the negativity. So exercising or doing meditation or even going for a walk will help a lot of us to stay positive and to stay happy as well. Tip number 4 is knowing your worth. So a lot of us do not respect ourselves because we do not have a career, or do not know our worth, or we feel that we don't actually matter to a lot of people. We do not give a lot of credit for what we are doing at home. So a lot of stay-at-home moms or wives think that we are doing very menial job, and we consider ourselves as unpaid maids. A lot of us might have heard our mom say that, what are we? We have no identity. We are just unpaid maids for you. So that is something which is very wrong. What trying to say here is, when you help somebody, you feel immensely happy, right? Because you've helped. Maybe you donated your clothes to your maid, or maybe you just donated 500 or 1000 rupees on a lot of channels that are now coming up, Milap or Impact Guru, and you help somebody during the time of a crisis. That makes you happy, right? So even at home, you are living your life, and you're doing service to your family members to make their life better, and you're helping them lead their life better. So you should feel very proud of yourself, and you should know the worth or value of the service that you're providing to them, and you're doing that out of love and happiness. So never underestimate your job, or think that you are some kind of unpaid maid in your house who are working all the time to just make others happy. Know your worth and give credit for what you do at home, and help others live their life better. Tip number 5 is surrounding yourself with positive people, and people who say a lot of constructive things. A lot of people around you can be just people who are gossiping, who are saying wrong things about others, or who are just giving you negative information about your own family members or your friends. Like one friend can be bitching about other friend, and that builds up a lot of negativity in you, right? When you're a stay-at-home mom or wife, a lot of times you end up spending a lot of time talking to others. That can be your family members or your friends or relatives. When you do not plan your day, all you do is talk over your phone to others and gossip, and that brings up a lot of negativity in your subconscious mind. And when you do that, you bring out negativity in your own relationships as well. You start becoming a very negative person. So what you have to do is avoid such people, avoid gossiping or talking negative about others. Talk to people who say a lot of positive things, and who talk about constructive things like future, what you want to do in future, or who encourage you to do good things in life. And if you cannot avoid people who are negative, who hate, who are like these haters, or who do not appreciate you for what you do for them, then just try to ignore them. Do not take them to your mind, because they're just simply messing with your mind, and your mental peace there is at stake. So avoid such people, or simply ignore such people. Stay around positive friends and family. So these were the tips, you guys. These tips have helped me stay happy and positive to an extent in my life. It's still a work in progress. I'm still learning a lot, and I'm still implementing these tips one at a time. So 3 years back, I had no clue what I wanted to do in life and how I wanted to plan for my future. But after following these things, I have a YouTube channel just for my happiness, and I'm building a business to be financially stable and also to contribute something to my family. It's only because I'm trying to stay positive and I'm trying to follow these tips and try to contribute to the society in a better way, in a positive way. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you are a stay-at-home mom or a wife, do follow this tips and stay happy and stay positive and stay healthy. And please share this video with fellow moms and fellow stay-at-home wives who are going through a negative phase, and maybe this video can help them. And please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to like this video. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, please take care. Bye.